Right, hello YouTube. Welcome to Noita. In this case, oh, I just noticed there's stuff up there. I never checked that before. This is I'm doing this one because, like I said, I was going to do something else for an episode. Like technically, you guys were so quick that I had the plane fixed already. At least in terms of it being functional again, the plane we've been building on from the depths. I've kitted it out with a gigantic missile as a test bomb, which seems to work. But we'll oh, pardon me. We'll be back from the depths tomorrow. I'll be doing some recording tomorrow, but I figured, like I said, because I said I'd do something different today. Is my guy I think he's like T-posing. I only just realised that. It is in one direction. But yeah, I said I'd do something else, so we're going to do Noita, because I don't think I played that on the channel, and I rather enjoy it. This is a little, I think the best way to describe it is wizardy game. You are John Wizard. By John Wizard, I mean, I think you're actually called Noita. I think that is actually you. And the game really doesn't give you much instructions. It pretty much goes like, here's the world, go mess around with it. I do have some mods. Those of you who've played the game will know that already. That starting room, with all the different loadouts we can pick, that's a mod. I like this game because I can do the little hand gestures with the mouse. The shovel is part of another mod. This lets you dig. Something's exploding already. Let's kick the minecart. Yeah, for a wizard, he's pretty strong. Come on, get on the cart. Ah, nearly. Sometimes you can jump on the cart as it's falling. They always spawn a cart of some sort in the entrance there. There's a tiny piece of wood there. Get at it. Here. But yes, as you can tell, the game's got some simulation going on. Okay, hello. I'm trying to do a bit. Shoot. But yeah, the game's got some simulatory stuff going on. So you notice, like, some of the bits are falling. Some of the materials could be, like, blasted through. It's a bit like worms in that way. You could set stuff on fire if it would burn. Enemy just threw dynamite at me that would actually blow through things. Another aspect of one of the mods, they actually drop the spells. Because the idea is, you're not just limited to your starting wand. You can carry up to 4. You can put spells in them. And you can tweak them to make your own effects. And a customized wand could do a hell of a lot more than the spells just do on their own. And they can have special traits and things. They might have more mana. There's a lot to it. But I figured for this today, we'll just play for a bit and see how far we get. So the sort of main objective, I guess you call it, is for the basic ending. There's quite a few, and I don't know how to get some of them, I have to admit. But the basic ending is, hey, here's Holy Mountain, which is what we're in now. Get to the bottom of it. And fight the big boss at the end, because of course there's a big boss at the end. I don't even think that's spoilers to say that. It's so incredibly obvious. Go through that bit. To do that, we're going to need to find spells, and we're going to need money to buy things in the shops. Because after each floor, there's a little shop you can visit. And you're going to want to do that, because you're going to want to resupply between areas. They get much more dangerous later on. It's not linear, shall we say. The enemies in the last area are a hell of a lot more dangerous than the ones just before it. As a fire wizard, we are immune to fire. Although we were about to drown there, actually, if we'd stayed in that oil for too long. So we can happily wander around on the fire. We won't catch fire, because normally you can catch fire. And that's quite a big danger, actually, because that'll drain your health over time. So you do have to be a bit careful. Because this game is unforgiving, is the way I would put it. Let's spray some fire potion down there. Yeah, fire potion does exactly what you think it does. But yeah, this game is rather on the unforgiving side. It is very happy to kill players through something you potentially didn't even think was a hazard, or maybe didn't even see coming. It varies a bit. But the game doesn't really give you a time limit or anything. It might feel like there is one, but technically no. You can spend as long as you like, and I think to get the best endings, you probably are going to spend quite a long time pootling around. But you can't save. Well, you could save if you turn off, but it's a roguelike. There's no progression between runs apart from unlocking certain spells, which is again quite difficult to do. Oh, don't get too close to that. That'll explode. Normally gold would disappear after a short time as well. Cursed rock. Don't stand on that. Normally gold would disappear after a short time as well. That's another one I've got modded. And we've also got a mod that allows us to edit our spells at any time, because frankly it's more fun. He's dropped his shotgun. Like that. Yeah, there's also one that makes the enemies drop their the spells they cast if they have like a common spell type or even a weapon. They'll drop that. There's a new wand here. Ow. You took damage attached to the cursed rock. It's got black coal on it, and it's got loads of mana for the tier. It's got cast a lot of spells, but 10 mana charge speed is awful. So it's incredibly slow to reload, but it's got quite a lot of capacity. Oh, that's whiskey. I'm drunk now. My spells are going to be like horribly inaccurate. Let's burn that up. It's gunpowder up on top of the wood there. All sorts of different materials you've got to keep in mind that will react differently. Some don't do much at all until you like mix them together, because there is a bit of an alchemy system, but it's always a bit random what you'll actually have to mix and what you'll get. Hence I don't bother with it most of the time, but occasionally it comes up. Unstable teleportation potion. Yep, not using that if I could avoid it. That literally just teleports you randomly around the map, and is usually a nuisance more than it is ever useful. But you could throw it at an enemy. If there's an enemy you can't really deal with, you could throw it at them and send them flying. Like that. Oh. Put it on fire. Yeah, we've also got a different starting one, so our little fireball spinning one is not something you normally have right off the bat. You normally get one of a few different fairly standard magical bolts. So some short-range ones, some bouncy ones, the standard zappy one. Just stolen its toxic bolt. Yeah, it plays a lot differently with this mod pack, but this sort of mod setup, but I really like how it handles. So Berserkium, that'll increase our damage for a bit if we drink that. Yeah, you can drink potions as well as spraying them. You just right-click on them. There we go. We've got 60 seconds of more powerful spells. I believe, for example, it'll blow up the dirt from further away, and it'll do a bit more damage on a direct hit. There's another spell here. It's All-Seeing Eye. All-Seeing Eye. Well, the easiest way to explain it is... Ta-da! We can see further now. Yeah, that's the Berserkium. You see, notice how much bigger of a blast we carved out there. Invisibilium potion, or whatever it's called. You can, once again, probably guess what that does. There's an extra shop there. We need that. That is Healing Circle. We definitely want that. That is a hard spell to get. It's infinite. That is probably about the best thing we could find. We can't take homing yet, but we will try. Yeah, that basically just means we can slap down an infinite use Healing Circle, whatever we like. Healing's really rare in this game. There's not many spells that'll do it, and they're not common. That's crazy good. Yeah, we're having that. Let's go see what that spell up there is. Although we have to be a bit careful because there's a lot of enemies. In fact, hang on. There we go. We can now see them. But yeah, getting Healing Circle that early on, especially infinite, because they're normally limited use. There's another mod that adds infinite use versions of all the limited ones. They're rarer, but they are out there. That's Summon Egg. Infinite is nice, but I don't really like the summons. They're alright. They can be fun, but... Oh, oh dear, pardon me. More cursed rock, or is that... Oh no, that's the bit we went to earlier. We'll go around that. Sorry, apparently my throat's dried up between last thing I was doing in this episode. Boom. Grab a bit of flame. Yeah, I like just burning things up as the fire wizard. Nothing too worrying to take away from that. I like fire in this game. One qualifier out. Heal me. Gotta be a bit careful because I can still die if I take too much damage too quickly, but we're probably almost effectively indestructible with that healing circle. Unless I do something stupid or we get rushed. Now I am, however, covered in toxic sludge. Let's wash that off with some invisibility potion. Oh boy. What's that? Freezing circle. On a pretty... Yeah, no, not bothered about that. That's not great, I don't think. Not going to have to replace anything we've currently got anyway. Oh, it's acceleration potion. Yes, please. That's speed potion. Is that right? Accelerating? Yes, that makes you faster for a bit. That's obviously pretty useful. Yes, another mod we have allows you to combine spells. You throw them at each other, but they're the same type. Now combine. If they've got the little green dot, they will get stronger. If they are a limited use spell, they'll gain more max uses. Oh. There we go. We've now got a legendary, or was it Hyper Slime Ball, apparently. Whee. Good bit of damage. There's another wand. Is that one a force field? Circular shielding. Yeah. Got okay regen characteristics, but very... Whoops! I didn't mean to shoot that. That was a bag of powder. I think it was full of bone? Bone dust, yeah. Well, we didn't have an enormous use for that, which is good, because we've shot it by accident and spilled it everywhere. Which I did not mean to do. Loads of TNT. TNT is very easy to get with this mod. If anything, I think it might... Some of the early ones could maybe be tuned down, but I guess that's the point of the mod, that you can get these cool things. There's an egg there. Tell you what, get rid of that. Egg. Oh, the stuff burns off. Oh, that's excellent. I can get rid of it easily. Right. Combine the TNT. TNT can, like some other spells, can blow through rocks, so it might be worth keeping a stock of it around. Oh, come on. Combine those last two. 224. That seems pretty good to me. We also got Magical Bolt, which I don't know that I remember what that does. Oh, okay. There's actually one just called Magical Bolt, I see. These do good damage, though. Extra health. So, when we get a chance to... Oh, I was going to say when we get a chance to heal. We have Infinite Healing Circle. Sorry, it's so rare that you actually find this that I'm forgetting about it. Oh, hang on. Let's also put... Yes, the... Only be able to carry a certain amount of spells is a bit limiting, or a certain amount of wands. So you have to be a little bit careful about what you want to bring with you. Oh, that's acid. We did not want to touch that if we could avoid it. That is more damaging than lava. It is very nasty in this game. However, if we chuck those two into it... Oh, they got caught in the body of that thing. It does burn off, but only when it's a gas. And it will eat through the terrain as well, as you can probably see. If we can get those to combine, they'll combine into a... I believe it is legendary. Legendary Slime Ball, which I think is the highest tier. Ow. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay. It's a potion. Concentrated mana. We could use that. Let's chew through that. Oh, we need space for it. Go. Egg. Fly. Yeah, you throw an egg, you get a friendly follower. And whatever that egg was for. Trying to avoid getting that toxic stuff on us because it sticks to you and does damage. Underneath the roots of a big old tree that's on the map above us. You can actually go visit it from the top if you're on the surface. Oh, this guy is pretty much fireproof because he throws gunpowder potions at you, so... Oh, what do I want to get rid of? Nah, actually we don't need the gunpowder flask. It's a one-use throwing item. We'll keep the flasks we've got. They might actually be more useful. More health! We're off to a very good start today. Sorry, just in my chair. The only thing is the gas cylinder in my chair is gone. So it's very prone to sinking. Oh, I forgot to say earlier, I mentioned the From the Depths thing. Again, we'll be back to that tomorrow. Thank you to everyone in the comments. So that's what I meant to say, for giving me some advice on how to fix it. You were all right, as it turns out, pretty much. There was some kind of altitude thing set to -1,000. I have no idea how that happened. But that's why it was diving, and it was also the wrong type of AI. It should have been fly over, not bombing run or whatever it's, or not diving run or whatever it was called. And I think there was something else that also needed fixing that I did. So thank you everyone in the comments who commented. You were so quick. So some wands here we can now buy. So like I say, this is Holy Mountain. You get a thing to restore your health, thing to restore your limited spellcasts. You get a shop where you can buy, sometimes it's spells, sometimes it's wands. That might potentially be pretty good, actually. Yeah. Oh, that is... Okay, limited mana hurts, but that's good, actually. What we'll do... We'll ditch that wand. Oh, 1.5 second reload time. Ew. That's probably good for regulating the mana it costs. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so it has the... Was it bifurcated formation, which makes it fire the spell twice, basically, in that formation. And it's got 3 energy spheres. I think, actually, because it fires 3 twice, would it fire all of them? No, okay. I guess it fires the first 3 and then that one, but not quite sure how it's mapping that one out, but anyway. Whoops. I'll leave one of the dynamites, we're not even using them at the moment, so I'll just leave that one in the water. Clear a bit of space. Right, in fact, we'll also ditch that, because I don't want to clog up too much. Black hole we might use later. This we'll definitely be using. And you get a perk. You get to pick out of 3. Exploding gold. Gold dropped by enemies explodes or disappears, picked up or touched by other enemies. I don't know if that'll be great, because gold doesn't disappear. Lucky minion. Summons a Lucky minion to help. I know vaguely what Lucky are. I don't know what the minion version is. Take 20% less damage, teleport. Oh, that's bad. Or we could reroll for 200. I think I might even reroll. The minion is interesting, but I'm going to reroll that, see if we can get something better. Trick Greed. If you kill someone without directly shooting a spell at them, you get some extra money or an accident death. Mournful Spirit. Leaves behind a spirit that deals damage in a small area. Enemies near you take damage. Try that. Oh, it is not a very big range. Okay. But yeah, things that get near us will take damage, and the weaker we are, the more they'll take. Oh. This guy is actually using the same spell we are, so we can use that to improve our basic spell. Have I accidentally... Oh, it's because I don't have the magic bolt spell anymore, isn't it? Yeah, hang on. Okay. Firebolt still works on these guys. Okay, that's fine. Didn't know if that would actually work on them, but apparently it does. Well, it could even be because we got close enough to proc the damage field. I'm not sure, but either way. Right, so if we now go... Yeet. Let them combine. They will use more mana, but they will also do more damage and have larger shock areas. And we can still cast it, although not in tremendously rapid succession, so we need a better secondary wand. That spreading one, I feel has the potential to be good, but at the moment we don't have good combinations to go with it. Those... Oh, what's a glitter bomber? What that spell is, that is glitter bomb. Nope. Whoops. Yeah, got a flight gauge up there, so that's how long you can fly for. But flight is a thing available by default. That looks good. We will have that, but we're going to grab that. Oh, there's lava on the surface. Oh yeah, those guys bleed. Those flies bleed lava. So you've got to be a little careful around those. Let's take that off and actually let's see what that wand is like. Massively higher recharge speed. Yeah, it's a better wand. Shuffle is not great, so it won't be great with the other things we've got on it, but if it's only casting one spell, it won't matter. Yeah, Shuffle means it'll pick one of the spells it can cast at random, basically. No, not the wand, the spell. The spell. We get out of the water, we're drowning. Yeah, I think we can consider all of those spells out of reach, considering they've just been buried by lava. Whoa. We all quit that. Whoa! Freezing liquid. Yeah, that ain't good for your health either. Right. Might have just put that on there for now. Combine these? Yeah. Also combine stuff to free up space. Again, not mechanics that are in the base game, but good enough that they probably could be. I think we've got enough to upgrade to a legendary firebomb. We have... Ultra firebomb. That is some travel speed. It's using up basically all of our mana. Okay, so... Yeah, so this one has Poison Arc. So Poison Arc would probably work well with this one, because we put the split on it. Admittedly, we've used up a lot of our spells, but say we put some dynamite on it. Go to step back with this one as well, because this is dangerous. Poison is very nasty, and you can't really cure it. See, it generates a little arc of poison between them. I think we might even use that. This one, we could probably just leave as fireballs. That's perfectly fine. In fact, we'll combine the fireballs into one to clear up space. Combine their total casts. A large firebolt. Firebolt, even a bit of it. We probably do need a space open for our healing spell. I might ditch the, oh yeah, careful with the poison. I might ditch the shovel now, and replace that with healing circle. Speaking of, oh, is that Berserkium? Slurp from the Berserkium lake. Yes, of course, because we're Berserk, the fireball has a massive explosion radius. Oh, look at all that gold. Tasty gold. Yeah, you can dig gold out of the ground and use it as well. That damage field's actually doing good work. If we can get closer to trigger it, it chews through them pretty quick. Oh, but it chews through our health as well. Yeah, those nests will keep spawning, guys, so... let the lava out and we can maybe grab that gold. I think the gold's just going to be stuck going with it. Yeah, lava will also chew up your health very quickly. We would be a lot worse off if we didn't have this extra, what do you call it? This healing circle. So imagine you then couldn't heal until we got back to the next level, wherever that is. Oh, it's right here. Yep, so you can start to see how the cycle works. Oh, hello. Is there enough firebombs there to make a... Is there another tier above legendary? I don't even know, but we'll maybe find out. Or we can have two and potentially combine them. Right. Let's combine the whole lot. Oh, hello. There is. I've never... Oh, that's a legendary one. Too much mana for that wand. Literally cannot cope with it. Oh. I'm sorry? Oh, cast delay right down. I see. I think explosion on burning is a bit redundant. I'll take that off and it'll save a bit of mana when it's cast. Can you cast fireball? You can. Okay, that'll work. So add some more dynamite to our poison dynamite spell. I guess we can actually use that. Although I guess in... Let's do dual glitter bombs and dynamite. It seems like a perfectly safe idea. Oh, one moment, YouTube. Beeper! You get that? Sorry about that, I have to yell off into the distance. Oven's going. Whoops. Some of the folks are a bit deaf, so I have to make sure everyone's heard it. Plasma beam cross could be cool. Fly downwards. Ew. No. Charm on toxic sludge. I don't think that's ever going to come up. Yeah, plasma beam, I believe, is a... Oh, jeez. Okay, that is a bigger beam than I remember it being. Okay. That's not going to be much good yet, but we can improve that. That one will be more useful later. What does double spell even do with this one? I don't think it does anything, but if we combine it with that... Yes, it's kind of working. So because it's random, it's... Usually, if you put like a modifier like this before a spell... Just realised that one's in the wrong place. It will cause the spell cast after it to do something. Or if it's multiple spells, it'll do like all the spells it accounts for. Because this one's scattered, it doesn't necessarily always pick it, so it's a bit random. Newly found wands heals you. Lucky Mutation or attract gold? We're going to go for Lucky Mutation because it does this. Scatter, 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 scatter. We're a spider thing now. We don't fly anymore, but we can climb on the walls. And it's fun, so we're going to use it. As you can see, our legendary firebolt is doing a good bit of damage. New wand already? That was fast. There is something we want there. Reduce recharge time. Is that a better one than this one for stats? Yes, so we'll take, apart from accuracy, but that's fine, we'll take that. It fires lightning bolts. It could do so potentially very quickly. But it's set up wrong. Oh boy, yeah, that's why I said we've got to be careful, because our health is dropping rapidly. Go away. Right. Let's heal ourselves quickly. Might even just leave that on that to... No, we need that on the one that's better. We do need to have that healing spell always available. Now... got a few options here. What do we want to do with these? Put that on that one temporarily. That one's firing so fast it can't keep up. We'll maybe hang on to that for now. We won't put it on anything. This one for now will temporarily just be the healing wand, but we'll maybe use it something later. We'll combine two of the lightnings to save space. Essence to power. Increase the projectile's damage based on the number of creatures nearby. We could maybe do a hyper magic bolt. No, it can't cast it. It's not powerful enough. Okay. Yeah, we need to replace that first wand as well because it's quite bad. In fact, we could pick up the one we just ditched. We need to stay away from those. Yeah, if we re-pick up the one we just ditched, we can use that because it's got a lot more mana on it. In fact, this might even be a good candidate for some of these. Hyper energy spheres? Oh, it shuffles, so it's not always doing it. We'll leave it on that for now, so we've got a... Oh, no, that's a bad combo because it isn't firing very fast. I think the problem we've got at the moment is that none of our ones are awful, but they are unreliable. They're all a little bit jank. Share poison and explosives on them. We should get them eventually. It's showering minions on us. But yeah, hopefully you can already see how mad some of the spells in this game can obviously get. We already have a spell that shoots like multiple bombs and dynamite. And that is a fun part of this game, is just like experimenting with the wands and seeing what sort of stuff you can come up with, what you can find. Because yeah, it's roguelike, you'll find different stuff each time. The world's randomly generated each time, although there's a lot of features that are always there. Yeah, that got him. There we go. We've healed by the... Hang on a minute, can I do a... There we go, it's an Elden Ring. A very vague Elden Ring, but it's an Elden Ring. That's what I should probably come back to at some point. That was a case of YouTube going, hey, I'm going to not promote this at all, compared to your other stuff. It was just like, oh, okay. It's like, so I'm wasting my time trying to record literally anything else. It's like, yes. Oh boy. Probably this is as well, but like I say, I want to do something different. And From the Depths will be back. I know that's the one that always gets everyone excited. Although a few of you guys have been clearly watching some more of the other stuff, because the other stuff I do does get more views now, so thank you. Greatly appreciated. Like I say, I like From the Depths, but I like at least the option to have some variation, because obviously I get bored of playing the same thing over and over. I am someone who switches around a lot in what I play. He tried to pick up the wand, but it dropped it almost immediately. What has it got? Triple cast, infinite explosive box. That could be good potentially, and fireball thrower, which is just sort of eh. Keep triple spell. We'll keep an infinite explosion box. We don't need 3. That one's actually not too bad. This one is a little bit better though because it doesn't shuffle. So we'll stick with this one. Okay. Yeah, actually, where is... We could do that, right? To very quickly stack up the healing effect. That might be a better use for that one. Whoops. Nope, get that back. How could use this? Oh, we could replace one of those with that. Oh, we could replace them all with explosive boxes, couldn't we? Or replace two of them with explosive boxes and one with the... If we go pick that one up again. We have to do a bit of shuffling. If we replace one of them with the... Yeah, get that back in a sec. But, yeah, if we go another one of those, and the glitter bomb with the delayed explosion, that should be a good combo. Okay, I thought it might go off, but yeah, it kind of works. Now these, if I remember correctly... Yes. Notice he's taking damage from that, if you can see the damage numbers. One little thing I discovered that seemed to be consistent about the alchemy, sort of like things reacting with other substances, is that, what do you call it? Liquid mana eats metal like it was acid. So you can actually use it to eat through either like tough metal structures that you can't destroy very easily, or, what do you call it? Or attack machines. Likewise, there's an enemy that often shows up in the first area that's, like, immune to fire. It's like a sort of fire imp thing that throws... is quadruple scatter spell worth it? Might be. I'll grab that quickly. Throws like fire at you. But if you throw water on it, it'll take damage really quickly. Kind of thing. There's a few things like that. And it also has the concentrated mana effect of restoring your mana really quickly. There we go. We have a demolition spell. Although we can't sort of do that with our fireballs, but... Oh. Ah. We found a way in anyway. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there's sometimes things in the world like this. The wrong spell. Oh, that guy's a little... Yeah, that guy's a little tougher and he's got a stronger weapon. We'll be a little bit careful with that one. I think he spawns the little guys as well. Little gunners. They do have names, but I don't remember them, I'm going to be honest. I think this game's like... It's technically like a Icelandic, I think? Something like that? They've got a lot of names that make me suspect they are anyway. I seem to remember hearing something like it's from somewhere like that. Oh my god, he actually climbed off that gold in midair. Good luck, good work, spider legs. Right, man, this is a wall of dense rock here. This stuff's pretty tough. I believe that means there's a special thing nearby, but I don't know whether we'll go see it or not. Meat? The dead bodies? Quick slip down. Whoop. Oh, I landed on a rat and squashed it with the damage field. Whoops. Having a remarkably good run, all things considered. Which means I've just jinxed myself by saying that. There's another one there. Oh, there's a lot of rats. Oh, they don't like the damage field, though. Not sure why there's so many rats, but... Oh, that's one that hasn't got off. You can't fool me, game. I see that. Yeah, there it goes. What is that? Explosion on burning. We've already got one. However... aside from the mediocre capacity, it's a pretty good wand, actually. It's got very high base mana for the current level, good charge speed. Nah, we've got to leave it. It's a good wand, but the terrible capacity's no good. Oh, there's a lightning spell there. Thunder charge 3. Nah, we're not too bothered about that. Oh, and the game's lagging. But things are going to start to get quite nasty from this point downwards. Is that shot homing? It is shot. Hang on, towards my what? Oh, towards your foes. I thought it said cursor for a moment. Static emitter. Projectile links onto nearby targets with shots. Well, interesting. I haven't seen that one before. TNT bundle. So cluster explosive launcher, and those energy orbs do pretty good damage. They blast a good bit of soft terrain away, and they got trigger, which means when they cast, they'll cast the next spell. So they sort of go like dung 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 kind of thing rather than just bursting. That's all right. We don't have a great consistent spell, I suppose. So what we might do is chuck that. It's not great. Chuck that. It's not great. Keep that. And we'll replace that spell. Don't care about personal fireball, throw it. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you hit a wall, I think an enemy as well, it will bounce. What if we do triple? I don't think that's doing a lot if we do that. Really doesn't make any difference. Yeah, these are sometimes a bit weird. How they do or do not work. Oh, it's because it's shuffle, that's why. That kind of stinks. It's the one that isn't. That one is not. Yeah, we'll... how do we get that without ditching the spells that we want to keep? Tell you what, that one's bad. We don't want that. All-Seeing Eyes, not amazing. Put those two up there. And I believe this one is not great either. It's not Shuffle. That one's okay. Do you have any ones that are objectively worse that we could replace? This one. Oh, no. Not getting that out. Okay, we'll use Dynamite. Cast 3, no shuffle, but terrible mana regen characteristics, so we'll swap that up for that. Oh, that's pretty good. Is this shuffle? No, this isn't shuffle. Oh! Why? No, why didn't it fire everything? Oh, it's firing one too many. Okay. Actually, no, I think if we replace that... Yeah, look at that. Fires 4 of them, they home. I think that'll be pretty good. We go rapid cast. There we go, we've improved the reload rate. Starting to get a spell synergy together. Close call, you do additional chance to critical hit as long as there are enemies near you. Low recoil, recoil cost by your spells is reduced, but your spells fly slower. Blech. Angry Ghost. Copy nearby spells and projectiles. That one's a little dangerous. We might go for close call. I don't know what the range on it is, but... Bit of a shame given we just got a homing spell, but actually given the area we're going into, the Hisi base... Well, that seemed to get some crits. Oh, he's picked up a wand. Yeah, the enemies could pick up wands too. It's full of... Oh, boy. That is new. Octagonal Bolt Bundle. 8 magical bolts that fly slow enough. That's another new one. Tell you what. Stash these away. Get rid of... What do we not want, particularly? We've got loads of explosives. Yeah, we'll not chuck that on there for now. Right. Well, there's an outright better wand, actually. It is Shuffle, but... Little buzzsaws. What the heck was that? Oh, that was the bolt bundle thing. I guess if you fire it straight up and it has time to slow down. That's those. Neat. I think this is our best spell at the moment. Look at that. Look at that homing. Beautiful. That was a lot of damage we just took. Wait, we still got our healing wand? No, we haven't. We need to set that up, because otherwise we're going to die. Right. We don't want to go back into the shop, because that's dangerous. If you leave the shop, and you try to go back in, you'll actually suffer a curse and start taking damage. Once it's sort of collapsed like that. And I think it also summons a monster, but I'm not sure. Either way, bad idea. Don't do it. Let's combine these saw blades, ditch one of them, and we'll put healing on that one and store the saw blade away. Check that actually on the spell. Super saw blade. And then... oh, I've got to turn one of these into our healing spell. Top one. I'd like to keep the energy oils with trigger, but we need that healing spell more, so we'll combine those. Triple, we can replace a double with, and ditch that. No, you can't combine the modifiers, sadly. Get away. That's some big mana capacity, but again, awful recharge time. Whoa, boy. See how much quicker we're killing those robots with that spell? Oh. Oh, the only thing is, its homing is not necessarily determined by us, so... oh, I didn't realize it... oh, that's very good. That goes through things. Oh, yes, you might have also noticed there, he just did a little stab. The little mutation doesn't just let you fly. Or climb on the walls, as you say. It actually will, like, poke things as well. It's cute. And also the damage field. So we actually have quite a good melee build. Strangely enough. I thought that would explode. I believe that box is full of gunpowder. I'm risking this by going past it, but... got to be a bit careful with that container there. If you see that purple one, oh no, that's full of what do you call it, like super cold gas, and it will not do us any favors to get caught by that. Cold gas does a lot of damage. We might be able to make an upgraded laser projectile to kill this guy. Here we go. Ditch that there, and then grab the other one. Yep. Yeah, man. We're going to combine hyper concentrated laser. That is a name I appreciate. It does that. I said it's a copy of their spell. Well, that's a bit risky, but we got away with it. So please do not hit the TNT crate. Yo, look at that. Look at the way it curves around. That is really strong. I think we've got a good one here. Oh, but that is a lot of dangerous stuff. Let's just drink some acceleration as well. Whee! Oh my god. We've got to be a bit careful with that one as well, because that will heal them too. So I'm trying to blow that stuff up and clear it so we don't get caught out by it by accident. Speaking of, that's a mine. That'll explode. Yes. I think we'll potentially call that there for the episode. It's gone rather well. I think I've given you a bit of an idea what Noita does. If you guys want me to come back to the run, just let me know. If anyone's interested, I'll maybe come back to this one. I'll save it up. If not, see you guys in the next one, which again will be from the depths. Goodbye.